Opening day, are they different every year, or for you, what is it like?
Well, definitely different this year than last. Being my first one, Giants, come off a World Championship, Sunday night game. Definitely a little different. This year a little more settled, but still opening day, that home opener is a special time for guys. I know it's starting the season, we've been on the road, kind of broke the ice, but you still got to do it at home, and guys are excited about this day.
You know, Don, we talked a little bit earlier with Chad Billingsley, and that first start, man, you had to be excited because we know he struggled in the spring. He was working on a few things, working on that change. But to put it all together the way he did against the Padres in that first start, it's got to make you feel good.
No, that was tremendous. That game the other day, and Honeycutt and I were talking out in the outfield the next day. Not only, was that his probably best start. It's maybe one of the best starts I've ever seen any pitcher have, because it was from start to finish. It wasn't like he got out of the box slow and got it together and started rolling. This guy was rolling from his first pitch on. He strikes out the side to first, and just kept doing it the whole game. All his pitches were working. It's got to be a huge confidence booster for him. And for us, I think it's like you can't set that standard quite that high, because that's about as good as it gets. But if he can be consistent and do the things we know he's capable of, then we're going to be in good shape.
Don, a tremendous weekend in San Diego. To take 3 out of 4, you knew you were going to get the hitting from the National League Player of the Week, Matt Kemp, but there is Andre Ethier with the extra base hits. Both have 8 RBIs. You had to feel good about that 1-2 punch.
No, and that's what we've talked about all spring, basically trying to put that 1-2 punch together, and that's going to be the key for us. You kind of count on Matt. Counted on Matt and Andre last year. Andre gets hurt and banged up, and he's not quite the same player. He's been tremendous all spring. Great signs the other day. Busted a left-hander twice for big ribbies. Then the home run the other day. Everything he hits is hitting for power. So if we can get those two guys going together, then we're going to be a lot better off.
Hey, Don, managing the team is one thing, but how do you manage the expectations of the fans, especially this year with the new ownership and all that coming in?
Well, I think we can't worry about that end of it. You know what I mean? We're going to get ourselves ready to play. And I come from that New York background where there's always lots of pressure externally, and I come from a small town in Indiana, right? But for me, it always got down to the field. That's the basics of what we know how to do. And that's what I try to get our club to do. Let's get ready to play every day, play our best baseball, and that's going to have to be good enough. If we can do that, we feel like the fans will like what they see.
And players actually do play better when the place is full.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Or feel better anyway.
Well, there's no doubt about it that energy in the building is nice, and that's really what's happened. Since the changeover or the Magic and the group coming in, there's been a different energy amongst the fans, and I think the players are excited for that, because it's not fun when you come and the place is half full and it's everything's kind of a negative and a down vibe. They want to be in it. When they're playing well, they want people to know it. These guys work hard, and when they're out kicking butt, they want the fans there getting rowdy and liking what they see.
Don Mattingly, Johnny's manager of the Dodgers, here on the field, getting ready for opening day here at Dodger Stadium, the 50th anniversary. Don, when you look back on last year, the empty seats, I've been a Dodger fan literally my entire life here. It made me want to cry, to be honest with you, to see somebody. And yet, not only did you hold the team together, you got them playing their best baseball down the stretch. What did you learn about being a manager? Some of the things that you were able to push the right buttons to keep the team not only focused, but excel on the field, and how does that carry over into this season?
Well, for me as a manager in that situation last year, it was really just staying the course. The things I talked about, the way we wanted to play coming out of spring training, were the same early in the season, they were the same in the middle of the season, they were the same at the end of the season. I still expect the same thing. I expect guys to be ready to play every day, and no matter what the situation, if we're behind in the race or we're ahead in the race, we're going to come out and we're going to play our best baseball. And it gets back to that simple form again. You know what? We got to get ready to play every day. Go do our best. That's what the fans expect. That's what they deserve, and that's what we come to do.
Don, tremendous first year for you last year. Second half of the season, Dodgers one of the hottest ball clubs in Major League Baseball. Second year at the helm. Are you going to change up, be a little more creative? Maybe you feel more comfortable. I know you were wild and nutty in the offseason, take many different roles. We love that about you. We love that about you. But any difference in style this year?
I don't think a whole lot of difference in what we try to do on the field. You're going to manage the club that you have. The guys that, I'm not going to go up and try to butt Matt Kemp or Andre Heath here. Those guys are going to play with D. Gordon. We're not going to try to hold him back and try to do something different. You take your guys' talent and you let them go. You play the kind of baseball that your team can play. So I don't see us changing really what we try to do. We're going to try to play the best baseball we can. I'll say it over and over, and it's kind of my mantra. We stay the same. We just keep playing every day.
Don Mattingly having a better day than us again on opening day. No love for my shoes, huh?
How about those shoes?
Not bad. I like those shoes. See,
wow.
Wild and crazy. I can wear those.
They're blue.
I need them with a pair of jeans, though, maybe, and a little crazy jacket.
Oh, you know me. This is the way it works. Good luck today. Have fun.
Absolutely,
and, during the season, we'll see you on the road. Okay?
All right. Sounds good. Appreciate
Always
you
great
guys
to see you,
having me
man.
on.
Thanks so much.